Hey everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Dad's Channel 1.0. Sorry I haven't been on here for a while, but you know, hey, life happens. Anyways, here's a couple of the projects that I've been working on, one that I'm currently working on. Hope you like. If not, well, you know, 'tis what it is. I like. First of all, foremost, ask my daughter Emily. She likes to help out as much as she can. She's a godsend when I'm in really deep thought and transition on working on what I'm working on. Anyways, with that being said, here is one of the other ones. Here's what I've been working on. First and foremost is a 70 Monte Carlo SS. I said 71, sorry, but it's a 70. It's one of two that I have. So, but this is the most current one. And as you can tell, I've got a little bit of an issue with the hood here, setting up a little further than it should. That's okay. I like it when it sets in there in place. It's in place. I did all the hoses on this thing, so it's got every hose in here, but this one likes to stick up a little further. I'm going to glue it down. Just haven't got around to doing it. Kind of been being lazy on my part. I went into a little funk after this model was done, and I racked up like 5 different builds, and they're all in limbo right now. Model car, limbo, mothball, whatever you want to call it. Yet to be getting back to. I will get back to those. Anyways, has all the hose. It has the all the complete air conditioning and all that stuff. I took the fuel injection out of a 70 Chevelle. Worked like a dream on here. She's a sea spray blue. That's the color of the model. By Krylon. And then I did tan leather interior for the inside. That's kind of the sums it up of what I did for that one. I put it on a rack here so you can see kind of undercarriage. I had a set of spare Kragers sitting around. That's just the light glaring off the way they're shining down. And the cat hair sitting on the side, so that's not scratching the paint. Anyways, so yeah, now it wants to take off like a rocket. Anyways, here's what I did with the interior, or with the undercarriage. As you can tell, she's the same color as the car. I'm gonna get dizzy watching this. Oh, hold on. I've had this thing for about 2 years now. I have not changed the batteries in it, not once. So, with that being said, all in all, I think she looks pretty good. The black wash on the grill and the rear end turned out really good. Detailing looks really good. I'm happy with it. One thing I can say I'm not really happy with is right here. Yeah, black paint that was on there kind of did some kind of weird reaction to the plastic on top of the body, and did that little crackling effect. But it is a Landau, so I kind of went with it because anybody that knows anything about the Landau tops for Chevy and any car, I guess, back in the day for Landaus, which is a soft vinyl top, they get a little weather underneath them, and next thing you know, bam, you'll get a little Landau that needs replaced. So, there we go. I had one that had the same problem. Now, I was going to do speakers in the back and everything like that, but I didn't. So, I decided not to, but I did do a full-on detail on the inside. The hair is really driving me nuts. As you see right there. I don't do the mirrors on the cars. I do have them. I don't do them because, A, they're going to be in a cabinet most of their lives. Everybody says, yeah, where's the fun in that? Put the mirrors on it. Hey, man, you got your own, I got my own. If you want to do it, you do it. If not, hey, do whatever you got to do. I'm finding out Sharpie markers are really nice to do on the interior. She does have stickers for the dash gauges. My phone is not one to do a whole lot of zooming in for me today for some reason. It's showing all the hairs and all the flaws, but it's not doing what I really want it to be doing. Anyways, that's that. That's my 70 Monte Carlo SS. Again, I wanted to go with a little bit of a high-rise hood. I'm not really happy with how it's doing for the paint on the hood. I'm my own critic, so yeah, I'm probably gonna strip this one and redo the hood on it. I'm leaving that away because yeah, I like the storyline that I just gave you. But the hood, yeah, I'm gonna restrip that. Anyhow, guys, that's that one. Got a story for the hood on this one too. Anyways, when I'm doing models, I like to do my own one-offs. Whatnot. Sometimes I'll do speakers. Other times, one time I did a 76 Chevy, the sports side Chevys that they got. I did a gun rack and I did a center console with complete with pop cans in it. I made a Pepsi and a Coke pop can in the center console. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, or late 80s, early 90s, you can buy the center consoles, aftermarket center consoles you put in your trucks on the center bench. I made it like one of those and painted the same colors as the interior. And gotta say, I got a lot of comments on it and made pretty impressions with it, so I liked it. Now with this, I did another one on another car I did subwoofers and amp set up in the back of the bucket, which that car hasn't been finished yet. That's one of the ones that's in limbo, mothballs, whatever. This one here, my daughter had she went out trick-or-treating last Halloween, and she got this beaded necklace thing up for Halloween. And it was the dice. And on these things, which as you can tell, I got a whole crap ton of them. So that's quite a bit of dice, fuzzy dice. So with that being said, me and my wife I gave my daughter this chore, and she kind of was busy with other stuff, which is okay. But so me and my wife were sitting up late one night, and we're kind of night owls, and we got the idea to go, hey, we'll use some yarn and some hot glue, and well, here's the result. I made my own fuzzy dice. Now if we go back a little further, it's looking okay. The paint job on this car, it did pretty good. Again, it's needing wiped down, washed off. It's been sitting in the cabinet. I did cranberry red and Kragers. I love Kragers, if you can't tell. That's kind of my theme. This was the Heritage, the Revell Heritage Edition 68 Chevelle, Super Sport Chevelle. Had 396 big block in it. I could have done the undercarriage the same as I did with the Monte Carlo, but I chose not to. I just wanted to do a quick build and get it done. Engine's detailed out. I don't know. Let's see here. Did I wire this? Yeah, I think I did. No, I didn't wire these two. Anyhow, there's a few of the cars I've wired the motors up in them and stuff like that. But with this one here, this is my one-off with my my dice, and as you see them, they're rocking and rolling. I think they look pretty sweet, actually, to tell you the truth. And then I didn't do a whole lot special with the engine. I just painted the same color as the car, as you can tell. There's one hose I couldn't get on the bottom. Yeah. But this model kit came with all the accessories and everything like that, and looks really, really cherry. I was happy with it. Decals on the battery, decals on the fan shroud, and now with the hood. Here's the good story of the hood. I use that the Rust-Oleum 2X paint, and every once in a while you'll get a little bit of a bubbling effect with the paint for some reason, as I did on this hood, and it turns out if you don't shake the hell out of the can, sorry if there's any kids watching this, sorry about my language, if you don't shake the heck out of the can, well, you get a little bit of a bubbling effect. Or you get what I turned out with this Mustang that I'm working on. It laid out perfect on the Mustang, but it felt like a textured paint, like it had sand in it, to where it just laid out like a kind of like a bed liner. I mean, it was smooth. It went on, no runs, no nothing. It was great, but I didn't like the texture color or texture to it. So we shook the can up, and of course it came out. My daughter did, Ashley. She went gone with my wife when I sprayed it the first time. She came back, shook the can up. Like, I mean, she went better than a paint shaker at the store. And yeah, second time around it turned out perfect. Now with this, she's over here bragging that she saved me. As you can tell with this one, I was working on the body, mounting it up to this and everything. And she asked me, she goes, "Hey, Dad, you want me to take and do the whole clean?" I said, "Yeah, if you could, that'd be great." Specific instructions: do not use anything abrasive. Toothbrush, and wash rag, soap and water. We had it in this good stuff here. And I'm all over the board today, guys. Sorry, but we put it in this Purple Power, and well, it did its job, but she got a little impatient because sometimes when you get in these areas here, you have to put a little extra elbow grease into it, and yeah, her elbow grease was getting out a steel bristled brush, so she can cut down in there, and as you can tell, well, yeah. We're gonna buy another hood like we did from the Monte Carlo to put on this, and order a few different hoods actually, but we're in between paychecks right now. Bills got us a little bit this month, and that cat hair is all over the place. Anyways, I painted it. The paint laid out flat. But of course it showed out every scratch, every imperfection that my daughter helped me with. And I appreciate the help. She's helped me out with other things since, and it's not that, because when she puts her mind to something, that girl can do anything she sets her mind to, and I'm very proud of her. That being said, though, $20 later, we're gonna get a new hood on it. But it's a really pretty color. I mean, this is one of my favorite colors. And I had an S10 that was a 91 S10 that was the exact same color as this, in which now I know how this paint lays out and how it looks. I got a 91 S10 model that I'm going to do the exact same color. The Morton Razor White Wall leather tires set that off. I actually stole those wheels of this kit. So anyways, with that being said, I'm going to shut this off. And we're going to switch up gears a little bit. Because after I'm done doing this, I'm going to put the license plate decals on there, and I'm going to call the Chevelle good for her gander. I mean, I wish that hadn't happened with the steel wool brush, because I mean, look at that car, the paint glossed up nice. Oh, golly, I didn't even do the drip rolls. I'm not even gonna do none of that chrome. I like the all satin finish. She's pretty. She is a pretty girl. This is to my Chevelle collection. I have 270s, different brands, which somebody's answered my question on Facebook. It was like, if you heard that ding, I'm sorry. I have 267s. I got the 67 Max Rat, and I got the 66 Max Rat, and the 66 Street Machine, the one it's got the flames on it where the hood flips up. I'm trying to get me all the Chevelle collections. I got a 72 to buy, a 64 and a 65, which I don't even know. Maybe you guys can help me. I don't know if they make a 64. I know they make a 65. I just found that out recently. So, I am a Chevy guy. I like Fords too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing them. I just don't like them as much as I like my Chevys. and that's my personal preference. I don't care who likes it, who don't. And it's tit for tat. I'm not bashing you for liking Fords. I mean, I love Mustangs. I fancy the Thunderbird once in a while. Uh, when they came back out, when they were released in the early 2000s, actually it was late 90s. The new body style came out with the 57. They kind of mocked the 57 Thunderbird. That was a cool car. It had some of the features that the 57 had, and it was a little more roomier. I wasn't as big a guy as I am now, and it drove me crazy. I loved it. I mean, you had a telescope and a steering wheel. You had a steering wheel that swung out of the way that you can get down into the car, in and out of the car easy. I didn't even know they had that in 57. I thought it was new for our day and age. You know, I was, wow. I thought it was something my kids would kind of, whoa, look at that, Dad. Did you know they had that? And I was like, yeah. You know, that was kind of cool. But I was like that with my dad and my uncle, and they were like, yeah, they had that back then. Oh, okay. Anyways, with that being said, I'm kind of mumbling on. So now I'm going to switch gears a little bit and show you what I'm kind of got going on now. My son bought me this for Christmas. And it's got, I'm getting all my painting out of the way first. And then I will have it together here pretty quick. Trying to flip everything out of the way here so I can show you the box lid. So I can show you exactly what it is. This is what I'm working on now. It's the 69 Boss 302 Mustang Revell. Picked it up from Walmart actually for like $20. I believe they had it at Christmas time. And been sitting around for a few months now, you know. Christmas has been a ways away. And doing something I've never done. Anyways, this is what I'm painting it. It's key lime green. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like green. I don't like key lime. I talked to one of my worst critics yesterday, and he which is my cousin, like my brother. He'll tell you like it is. If you don't like it, he tells you he doesn't like it. If he likes it, he doesn't like it. I've got two of these models. One's just a parts box donor, whatever. So I've got two of these interiors. I'm tossing between almond beige or just straight black. I'm leaning more toward the black. My wife really wants me to do the almond beige because I mean it looks clean. It's you show the details up in them really well. You know when you get in there and you detailing it. So I'm kind of debating on what I want to do because I mean she is right. You can see the details really well. I mean, suppose there's black, boom, and there's that. So, anyways, it's got the you got two options. Like I said, this came with a lot of the stuff that the 68 Shelby did, and it came with it's got the window louvers, which the 69 Shelby didn't do that. It had the Eleanor side vents, whatever you guys call them. I don't know. I'm not a Ford guy, like I said, or actually they go down here, I guess. It's got the same interior bucket as this one does. So I guess if I really wanted to do black, I could, when I assemble it, I can be really light on the glue. So if I ever get sick of one look, I can switch it in and out. But I'm not really that guy. Once I put them together, they're kind of together. But anyhow, like I said, I'm really impressed with how this green turned out. All this is, man, that's, funny thing is, it's the same color as my 66 Max Rat. But anyways, on the box art, it shows the front grille being black, which I did that. And then it shows the rear grille being black, and then the underpan being the same color as the car. So I did all that. Everything is matched. And the paint laid out really, really, really well this time. My daughter shook the piss out of it. And I mean, look at that. This is round two's remake of this too, you know. So I mean, look how raised those letters are. I mean, that's going to be easy to detail. You know. Now watch, I say easy, and I'm gonna kick myself in the butt because I'm gonna end up using a heavy hand. I'm diabetic, so every once in a while my hand gets really shaky. It's hard to follow things. That's why I'm kind of trying to get my daughter into this. She got a steadier hand than mine, but she doesn't really have the patience I got. So I mean the details are really I like the fact that they didn't do no details really on the side neither. I mean, look at that. It's clean. Really clean. Drift rails look really good. I should have sanded right here. You can see the body line, the body mold line. I didn't clean it up. I just painted it. I was being lazy. So I'm sure I'll get some grief on that one. I'm sure there's another one on the other side because that's the mold. Yep, sure is. You see it right there. And at this point in the game, I'm not going to go back and fix it. I'm just going to put it together, detail it the way it is, and take the grief for it, you know. It's not going in any box awards. It's not going in any awards or contests, so it's going in my cabinet. Oops, that didn't work. Let's see if I can do it this time. Hold on, let's see. Oh, hey, look, it's stuck. So anyways, I'm going to get on with this because, I don't know. What do you think, guys? You think I ought to make another set of dice for that? What do you think? Think that'd be cool? Paint and leaving the same color as this? You think that'd go? Or paint the same color as the car, or paint it white? So I don't know. Anyways, shoot me your opinion. Show me your love. If you got any love for it, let me know. I'm not going to drag everything out of the box to show you the whole kit, but I mean, the body lines look good. Everything looks like it mounts up really good. That's one thing that did impress me with the Chevelle and the Monte Carlo. The aftermarket hood doesn't fit as good as the everything did, but this model, I have heard so many people bitch, moan, and groan about it. When I put this model together, it's the best model I've ever assembled. Sis, find me the box down there. This is one of the best models I have ever assembled. I love it. I'm not. I mean, look at that. That's the special edition. It's not here, just said, but it's a special edition Revell. 125 leave. Yep, the 125 scale. I didn't put the mirrors on because, like I said, it's just gonna go inside the cabinet. I mean, you got the spots right there where you can put them on. I left those plain Jane, didn't do nothing, didn't try to fill them or nothing. That way, if I ever change my mind, which I might, because this car, I'm telling you, she went together good. I mean, everything, the grill set together. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap right here on the front, as you can tell. And I tried pushing that in, but every time I push that in, this popped out here. So I was like, well, which one do I want to sacrifice? Do I want this fit? Or do I want this fit? And I was like, I want this fit. So, unless you're one of the anal critics that says, oh, hey, you got this gap here. You know, all I say to that is, black wash turned out real good on the grill. Wheels turned out really well. I'm happy. Freaking... Those went on there really good. The only thing I was going to do that I've seen somebody do in the past, which this car has the decals for it if I want to do them. But right there with the lock, I was going to drill a hole in there and take a piece of wire and snip it off right flush with the edge of the trunk right there and make it look like a trunk lock. Didn't end up doing that, and that's okay. Because this girl, I'm happy with how she turned out. Really, really, really pleased. And my wife actually is the one that made the dice. I drilled a hole in the one, and she put the thread in and did the hot glue, and we colored the glue in. I don't know if you can let it focus there just a second here. I got a Sharpie that matches the color of the dice, and we colored the glue with the same color of the dice, so that does not make it so obvious. And yeah, everything went together really good. I did the shifter knob on the top, the same color as the dice. It does have the decals on the gauges, but you can't really see them. That's another reason why I'm kind of wanting to do this color for the Mustang, because I got this car came with it's got decals for that. The dashboard is overly decaled. These little gauges right here have decals. Of course, I'll paint these here. I'll do the chrome trim around it and everything like they had in the 60s. I'm going to put the roll bar in here for it. Roll bar is definitely going black no matter what color I decide. But, yeah, no. There's a lot of other things I can do to it too that I know I've seen. I can do the embossing powder with the white Homer's glue in the floorboard, make it that way. I thought about doing that on this when I originally was doing this for the Landau top, because if I did that away on this, I would never got that or that. But 'tis what it is. I'm leaving it at that. I love it. This is my favorite car in the world, right here. 70 Micro. That's my dream car. They were the big man's luxury car, sports car, or muscle car, whatever you want to call it. Only thing I didn't agree with on the car is these are all mounted in the right spots, and everything looks like it's back that way. You look at the front wheel. Looks like it's too far back in the wheel well. Those look good, but not right there. Anyhow, I'm being summoned by my wife. She just opened the very creaky door that you heard in the background. Thank you, honey. She's a big part of this too. So I just wanted to give you guys that rundown. Sorry I haven't been in contact or haven't been on the web for a while. I hope this video finds all of you guys doing well in these trying times. Gas prices going through the roof. War with Russia looming over our heads. A president that doesn't really seem to have the backbone to back our enemies down or to have our backs as a leader of the United States. Got me a little worried, to say the least. I'm worried about my family's health and safety, as all of yours. And I see what's going on in Ukraine, and it kind of sucks. I mean, as a human being, you see images of children on there. I saw an image of a child that had lost his arm at 9 years old due to a Russian soldier shooting him. I mean, it's over a land grab, and that's what it's all about, you know. And I don't give a damn who you are, how big you are, how powerful you are. That's not right in any way you cut it. That's all government is big bullies, and or who can out bully the other one, who's got the bigger whatever. And it's people like you and me and the little people that pay the consequences. And in these times, we really have to turn our attention to our faith and our love of one another to get through these times. And you got the inflation of gas prices, food, everyday living commodities. I mean, just like, you know, your utilities. And we got a president in office that's not doing nothing about it. So this is how I use my time. Spend my time with my family, spend my time doing this, and try not to think about it as much as possible. Getting hard to do with it being on the news every day. So to every one of you out there, don't let it get you down. Spend a little time with your loved ones. Do something you love doing. Enjoy it. Say thank you to God every once in a while. Make him know, let him know that you know he's there. Faith is what's going to get us all through this, I believe. And if you're not a faithful person, I suggest you get right with God sometime soon. Because we got people that, anyways. I love you guys, and I hope this finds you doing well, and I hope you're healthy, and I hope you're staying strong out there and enjoying every minute, every second with your family and friends. May this video find you, and if you're a soldier out there getting ready to go off to whatever it is we're doing there, Godspeed, and love you and thank you. Anyways, have a good time. From Dad's Channel 1.0, we love you and we thank you. I'm out of here. See ya. Bye.